Hey, what's new? Guilty as charged. I'm here. What's on your mind today? Food. That's a delicious choice. I'm ready when you are. What's the first question on your list? Wood. That's a bit of a pivot from snacks to lumber, but I'm totally game. Where do we start? It's basically the original building block for humanity. It gave people a way to create sturdy, weatherproof structures without needing a quarry or a forge. Plus, it's naturally insulating, so it kept people warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Do you think it's the main reason we were able to settle down in so many different climates? It was absolutely essential because it was available almost everywhere. It allowed people to build things quickly and on a larger scale. From fortifications to homes and storage for crops, wood was the backbone of those early settlements. It's what turned a temporary camp into a permanent village. Do you think those early builders were more focused on speed or how long the structure would last? Take your time. They really got creative with it. It was used for everything from massive support beams and scaffolding to intricate carvings. In places like ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia, they'd import high quality cedar from Lebanon because the local wood wasn't strong enough for temples or palaces. It's a mix of raw strength and artistry. I wonder if you think they preferred the look of the wood or just the fact that it could hold up a heavy roof. Almost every early civilization did, but some really leaned into it. The Norse people in Scandinavia are a huge example. They built those incredible longships and massive hulls almost entirely out of wood. Then you have the early Japanese and Chinese dynasties who perfected wooden architecture to the point where they could build pagodas that survived earthquakes because wood is more flexible than stone. It's like they figured out how to dance with the environment instead of fighting it. Do you think we lost some of that ingenuity when we switched to concrete and steel? I'm guessing you're asking how wood was used for boards and shapes, right? It was all about the tools. Once they had saws and chisels, they could transform a raw log into a flat plank or a curved beam. It's basically where carpentry became an art form, allowing them to build furniture and floors that actually fit together. Does that sound like what you were getting at? Because it let humans actually get places. Think about ships. Before we had metal hulls, wood was the only way to cross an ocean or move heavy goods up a river. It basically turned the water into a highway for trade, connecting people who lived thousands of miles apart. Do you think the world would have stayed small if we hadn't figured out how to build boats? It's kind of wild to think about, right? Oh, so many. Historically, it was the starting point for almost everything. You had handles for axes and hammers, plows for farming, and looms for weaving fabric. Even before people had metal, they were making bows, arrows, and spears. It's basically the foundation of every toolkit in human history. Do you have a favorite old school tool or maybe something in your house that's still made of wood? That's okay. Most of us just use the I'm assuming you mean which machines use wood, right? Back in the day, almost every complex machine started with wood. You had giant water wheels for grinding grain, wooden gears and early clocks, and even the first printing presses. It was the go-to material before we had the ability to mass produce iron and steel. Do you think those old wooden machines were more satisfying to watch work than the digital ones we have now? I can see why you'd think that. There's something about seeing I'm all ears. What's next on the list?